Could the key to solving the Nancy Guthrie case have been sitting in a digital database the entire time, just waiting for the right pair of eyes to look at it? We have all seen how modern forensics and data analysis have turned the tide in cold cases across the country, but this latest development in the Nancy Guthrie mystery feels different, more calculated, and frankly, more promising than anything we have seen in years. Before we continue, if you want to stay on top of everything happening in the world of American crime and politics, hit that subscribe button right now and leave a like. It really helps this channel grow and ensures you never miss a breaking update on cases like this one. A retired detective recently sat down with News Nation to peel back the layers of this investigation, and his assessment was as chilling as it was logical. He argued that the missing piece of the puzzle isn't necessarily a hidden witness or a buried confession, but rather the silent, invisible data trails we leave behind every single day. Specifically, he is pointing to advanced car tracking and granular address queries. Think about the sheer volume of data generated by modern vehicles. From GPS logs and satellite-linked navigation to the automated license plate readers that litter our highway infrastructure, our cars are essentially moving tracking beacons. The detective's theory is that by cross-referencing these automated location pings with specific address queries, data points that police may have overlooked during the initial investigation, investigators could essentially reconstruct the movements of a suspect in real time. It is the kind of forensic backtracking that turns a cold case into a high-definition map of criminal activity. This shift in strategy highlights a fundamental reality of modern law enforcement. We are moving away from the era of gut instinct and into an era of data-driven prosecution. For the Guthrie family, this offers a glimmer of hope that the person responsible for this tragedy might have left a digital signature that can't be wiped away or forgotten. But it also raises massive questions about privacy. If police can reconstruct someone's life through their vehicle's history, where does the line get drawn between justice and overreach? And more importantly, why wasn't this utilized more effectively during the initial phases of the investigation? If this detective is right, it means the evidence has been there all along, hiding in plain sight within terabytes of server data. The analysis suggests that the suspect, who may have felt confident that the trail had gone cold, might soon find themselves facing a reality where their past is no longer buried. It creates a new level of pressure on those who were involved, and frankly, it is exactly the kind of investigative pressure we need to see more often in cases that have lingered in the shadows for too long. What this means for the outcome is potentially explosive. We could be looking at a series of subpoenas for telematics data that could lead directly to a suspect's front door. It's a game of chess, and for the first time in a long time, the investigators seem to be holding all the pieces. If this data confirms the timeline that detectives suspect, we could be looking at an arrest sooner than anyone anticipated. However, we have to keep our expectations tempered. Legal battles over data privacy and the admissibility of such complex digital evidence can turn a clear-cut case into a lengthy courtroom war. So what do you think about this? Is relying on car tracking and digital data the future of justice, or are we sacrificing too much of our personal privacy for the sake of solving old crimes? Drop your opinion in the comments below. I read every single one, and I want to hear your take on whether this is finally going to bring closure to the Guthrie case. This case has been a stain on our justice system for far too long. With new eyes on the evidence and a sharper focus on the digital trail, the walls are closing in on whoever is responsible. We are watching this story develop hour by hour, and we will bring you every single update as it hits the wires. Stay vigilant, stay curious, and keep demanding answers. We will see you in the next one.